Hello everyone, my name is Chris. In today's video we will take a look at the patch 2.5.0. I have the patch notes on my phone and we will go everything important you need to know when it comes to meta changes, weapon preferences, the way you play the game, compositions, and honestly with a one change of numbers on the light invisibility, developers completely cooked the class. And I'm not even exaggerating, at the high tier level we are now going from heavy medium light meta to double heavy perhaps double medium with APS and barricades. Is that gonna be the play? I have no idea. So regarding the most important thing that you need to know about this patch is cloaking device increased the activation cost from 14.2% to 33%. I have no idea what developers are cooking right there, but something is definitely burnt. Simply because you take a quick look at the invisibility now. Boom, boom. And you realize that you will never be able to reliably leave the fight, especially if you account for some unexpected situations. So for example, you are setting up on a high ground, you are scouting, and by the time enemies are approaching, you already never have the chance to press it again. You are gonna be out of invisibility. Like, let's try to remake the situation again, right? So let's pretend that you are just defending the cash out. This is your moving cash out, right? So let's pretend that you are defending it, right? So obviously you're not gonna post up on a high ground visibly because you can get absolutely cooked. And like, I just don't have invis anymore. It's crazy. It went from like 10 seconds to 6.5. And not only that, but you will not be able to escape fights reliably. I honestly don't know how I feel about that. I'm pretty sure they overcooked it, just like they overcooked the glitch grenade to the point where it became pretty useless, where you would take an LH1 and the most valuable action per second you can do is to just stand like somewhere in the high ground and shoot, because your glitch grenade is like pointless. By the time you throw it, by the time it blows up, like the value is already lost, and you need to have perfect engage timing with your teammates, which is completely and utterly unreliable. So with the invis change, I absolutely don't know about the light class as a whole. I feel like it's gonna become a lot less useful in a sense that light just does not provide you with anything useful right now. It's not as helpful when it comes to defending cash outs. It is not as helpful when it comes to scouting anymore. It is not as helpful when it comes to off-angling and playing your life and being self-sufficient. And Jesus Christ, what have they done? What have they actually done? Like, perhaps you don't realize how terrible this is, but the whole ranked for the next month is gonna be filled with double heavy with barricades and Lewis guns, and this is gonna be the most disgusting meta you will ever see. A lot more disgusting than nukes, a lot more disgusting than shotgun season 1, a lot more disgusting than pistol open beta. No, oh, you hell nah. Alright, so they didn't touch LH1, so you will still have the option to be like a semi-sniper on the light, so you're just gonna off-angle, and the gun is incredibly overpowered, especially if you are using it with like a crosshair overlay on your monitor, or I don't know, you're just extraordinary at light and LH1 in general. Like this gun just shreds. It does stupid amount of damage from range. Like this is like huh? Like crazy, right? I know it's a DMR, but the range is just absolutely insane, and I don't know. MP5 is way worse now, because you don't want to close the distance anymore. Like, the biggest problem with MP5 is the fact that you go invis, you shoot someone, and if you want to run away, you don't have invis anymore. Boom, that's that. And then you cannot reliably poke enemies like that because it's just pebble damage. Like, it is just unreliable. You will never be able to hit players like that because it's very, very difficult. So, light class is cooked. How I feel about evasive dash and grappling hook, both garbage. I would assume that sword dash is gonna become meta, but we'll have to look at that, you know. I'm I'm practicing sword at the moment, so perhaps sword is gonna be S tier. I don't know. Not only that, but developers decided to do something even dumber than the whole invisibility nerf. They're gonna nerf Invis way more the next week. They said that what are they saying? Boom, 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 boom. In addition to this change, we are also investigating changes to the visibility of cloaked players, but these will not be deployed until the 2.6 update as they require more testing. There is no way in the world light class survives 2 nerfs after the glitch nerf. There is no way. So you have a useless 5-second glitch, right? You have a stun gun, you come close to a person, you have 12 meters, he's just gonna hip fire you to death. With the Lewis gun, he's just gonna be behind the barricade, behind the bubble, behind the mesh, and your TP, well, yeah, good luck. It's not gonna provide you any offensive or defensive options, you won't be able to kill players with it, so, like, you can deep with it, but that's just that. Oh, yo, not only that, but then again, like, we are aware of players' frustration around being stunned by the stun gun and are planning some changes to get it to a better place. However, these changes require more testing before we deploy them, so it will be update 2.6. Bro, if they do something to a stun gun, oh. So you tell me that they haven't touched heal beam, they haven't touched barricades, they haven't touched Scar that much, and they haven't touched LH1, but they are fixing the fundamental essence, the most important fragment of your light career, stun gun. How are you supposed to cancel cash outs if it's gonna be nerfed? Because I would assume that they would nerf the range, or they would make sure that opponents would be able to use escape cooldowns, or they would be able to ADS. Like, every single aspect of the nerf I can think of is gonna be terrible. It's already terrible, but they're just planning to make it even worse. It's just like, huh? What? No, like, I understand that open beta stun gun where you couldn't move a mouse was completely terrible. That's definitely 15 meters was too much. 12 meters is like a perfect middle ground. But this, oh my, I don't know, bro. I actually don't know. Another important change that we have right now is heavy mesh shield is at 750 freaking HP. Bro, what are they doing? Mesh shield was like almost perfect. Like, cook it to 900, it would be almost perfect, because like one Lewis mag was enough to just like barely break it. Like, it would be on the verge of death, right? Now 650, do you understand that 650 HP is essentially one AK mag, like, give or take. One AK mag is 720, right? So you tell me that, like, it's just gonna be I don't know, why so sudden? I don't what? Like, like a thunderstruck. We were never ready for changes like this. 750, bro. You will never realize how pathetic heavy could be if you are not playing barricade and if you are playing mesh shield in the current meta. Like, oh my god. Honestly, with 750, bro, with 750. I would assume that Charge and Slam is gonna be a better option for heavy. I would actually go as far to say the Charge and Slam is better, because you can come close to enemies, right? You can barricade, pew pew pew, crouch, and then Charge and Slam, and bam, bam. Nah? This is so much better than the fucking 750 mesh shield. It's just terrible, no? It is just absolutely borderline horrific. Oh my god, what the hell is this? I don't know how I feel about that. So heavy is getting cooked, light is getting cooked, so what are we left with? They nerfed everything, and then we're just gonna play like handicapped finals, I guess handicapped version of the finals. That's what we're gonna get. Whatever this garbage is, now it is 20, how many meters? 20, 20, 15 meters, bro. It's a old stun gun range. So you tell me that I can reshape things from this. Nah, bro. Nah, you're tripping. Alright. So you tell me that I can do the... Oh, no, hell nah, hell nah, hell nah, hell nah. Well, I mean, like, that reshaper is pretty useless because what are you gonna reshape, like, realistically? What are you gonna reshape? Gas mines on the point? No one is playing them. Barrels on the point? No one is playing them. Can you reshape goo that's been active? Let's try that. I have no idea. This gadget is so garbage. I've never even tested any of this, but I would assume that it does not provide any offensive or defensive options. So why the hell would you... No, you cannot. You cannot do that. Can you reshape a player? Can you turn a medium into a light? I highly doubt. Okay, Jesus Christ, dude. So you tell me that I can cook this goo from this far? The hell nah. Well, sure. It doesn't matter, bro. You can make this thing a reshape across the map. It wouldn't change anything because it's the biggest garbaggio of all time, bro. It is the worst piece of crap you can possibly think of, because again, like, yeah, sure, you reshaped, then what? Oh no, you turned flammable into gas barrels, sure, but now you don't have the zipline to access high grounds and you're gonna get cooked because of that. But yeah, look, I can change one barrel into another. Like, realistically, in this meta, no one is playing C4s because they got nerfed to the ground. Everything got nerfed, bro. Everything. Why would you make it overpowered to nerf it again? Why would you create a problem to fix it? Like, I don't understand. Oh look, I can turn smoke into goo. Woo, really cool. Thank you very much. Very important. Bro, can you, like, are these developers clueless? Yes, they are very clueless, because instead of trying to actively fix, like, major pain points, ranked system, cheaters, bro, they are like changing numbers on data reshape. No one cares about this. There is not a single human in history of the finals that was like, oh yeah, the reshaper in the current meta needs 10 more meters. I don't understand, bro. I don't understand. This is insane. Alright, so this garbage that no one plays it, KS23. Keep yourself safe, yes. Alright, bullet dispersion reduced when jumping, sprinting, or zoomed in to make the weapon more accurate. Bullet So, but I'm like running, jumping, and I can barely hit this person. And then I have to reload for millions of years to just, you know, like, do what? Like, what is the purpose of this weapon? I don't just understand in the game. Like, yeah, you can cook the wall, sure, cool, but... yeah, but wall is not a person. Wall is not gonna steal your cash out. Wall is not gonna be shooting when you are trying to steal the enemy cash out. So I don't know. Bullet dispersion reduced, like when you are jumping. I don't even see the particles, to be fair. But even if I saw this gun is just fundamentally garbage, so doesn't matter. Alright, and last but not the least, we got some security changes. Finals is suffering against cheaters. I'm pretty sure every single game is suffering at the moment, and I have no idea how we live in 2024 year. BC, or is it AC? No, AC is a conditioner. How do we live in that age, era, year, and we still have hackers when there is AI? Where is ChatGPT, bro? When you have the machines that can learn and, like, act upon the stuff they've learned. So if a person has 95% of headshots and he's shooting through the shield, well, no shit, Sherlock, he's gonna be cheating, right? And then you just, like, you have to, like, I don't know, look at him, suspend him for some time, and then look at his VODs, but then there is no VODs, you know? I don't know. Like, this game is great without cheaters. I don't know about the current meta. Probably gonna be very boring, very bland, double... Like, you're just gonna have teams, I swear to God, you're just gonna have teams that will sit behind 8 barricades. 8 barricades with an APS turret. And there is nothing you could do. Elevator on Soul, nothing you can do. They can block doors that you will not be able to access to. They will just never, like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I feel like this is just that ugly period that every game has, where you have the privilege to test out other titles. In a sense that there is X-Defiant coming out in a few days, I can play Path of Exile, I can play some other titles, I can just chill, I can watch anime instead of playing this game, while developers are trying to figure it out. And depending on whether they will fail or succeed, I'm just gonna continue grinding this game or not. If they fail, well, who cares? We're just gonna go for another title. If they succeed, good. That's great. This game deserves to leave. If developers are gonna overcook and burn it to death, sure, happens. That was it for today's video. Hopefully it was educational. See you next time.